everybody's not good for you. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo, and I have to talk about it today. Why? Because everybody is not good for you. Now, what do you do when you discover that everybody's not good for you? You have to now figure out how to manage your relationship henceforth to a degree where the people who are not good for you, you're not actually leaning towards keeping them that close to you. There's a common, very well-known statement that goes like this: we are the average of the five people we spend the most time around. And it's important that you realize that you have over time been attached to some toxic people. Okay, you've been attached to some people who you become accustomed to, but they're not good for you. Okay, don't let loneliness bring toxicity back into your life. Get to the point where you realize you're going to have to grow stronger and be better than what you were to allow yourself to not go back to what you know that's not good for you. Sometimes we've become so accustomed to a behavior that even though we know it's a bad behavior, we still find ourselves back tolerating the behavior when we know it's not the right behavior. I'm here today to tell you, as a life management coach, it is your responsibility to manage your circle. Okay, it is your responsibility to build your community. It's important for you to know who's in your tribe. The people who don't clap when you win, you need to mark those individuals. The people who actually disappear because life is going well for you, but they are embracing and they're wanting to be around and they're wanting to hear all that's going wrong in your life, but they're not there to embrace what is going right in your life. You need to mark them. You need to identify them. You need to know, you really need to know, with 8 billion people in the world, there are some people that are toxic. There are some people that are just not good, bad. And I love people, and I believe that there are more good people than there are bad people. But I believe that even when it comes to dealing with people, you can't be lazy. Okay, not because it's blood, not because you went to school with them, not because they are your neighbor, not because they work at the same company, not because you go to church with them, not because, oh my God, they came from the neighborhood from whence you came. You got to know, not everybody is good for you. So, write toxic behaviors in the comment section. If you've seen toxic behaviors before, write it in the comment section. Understand that it is your responsibility to label the behaviors that you feel as though is inappropriate. Okay? I want to give you 3 things to do to make sure that you're not welcoming toxic relationships and behaviors back into your life. Number one, I want you to find a hobby or an activity that you enjoy, and so you'll be able to embrace your day and say, you know what, this is what I do for me. Okay, this is what I do for me. You may want to go to the gym. You may practice riding a bike. You may practice just going out there and swinging some golf balls. Do something for you. Find a hobby. Embrace an activity that's for you. Number 2, connect with family and friends on a regular basis. The people that you know that's good for you, that's the people to lean in on. The people that you know that's not really good for you, then decide to stay as far away from them as possible. Okay? So connect with family and friends. Let me tell you this. There are some people who have been called, created, sent by God for you to do life with. They're good people. You may need to join a Toastmasters club, join a Rotary club, go ahead and join a fitness workout group. Here's the deal. Don't do life alone. Okay? Life at its best is built and enjoyed within a community. Okay? The journey is better with friends. That's for real. Okay? And last but not least, make an effort to meet new people. Okay? There are some toxic people in the world, but everyone's not toxic. There are some people that's not good for you, and that's real talk. But the truth is, there are more good people in the world than there are bad people. Now what you have to do is maybe go and buy the book from John Maxwell, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Just knowing that you can win friends and have healthy friends where your tribe and your community are good for you is a blessing from God. Meet new people. The world is loaded with good people. But I'm here today to tell you, don't be so lonely that you keep bringing toxicity back into your life. What's wrong with you? You've been hurt before. This behavior has come and go and brought itself back over and over again. You've marked it, you've labeled it, you've known it for a while, but you keep going back. Now it's time for you to get yourself up and tell yourself, I'm going to end this year strong, and I'm going to make sure my community, my tribe, the people I'm doing life, that they are good for me. Prioritize self-care and never settle for toxic relationship. Some people aren't good for you, and you need to be okay with that. Some people are great for you, and you need to pursue those people. Remind yourself, you deserve love and happiness. Okay, you deserve love and happiness. So go ahead and embrace where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Never allow toxic people to walk back into your life. Okay, when they've been revealed, when they've shown themselves to be who they are, allow them to be marked and allow them to stay away as much as possible. Realize that some people are not good for you. They're not good for your mental health. They're not good for your emotional state. They're not good for your personal growth and goals. They're not good for your environment. It is those kind of people you need to stay away from. If you believe this message is a message for somebody that just struggles with disconnecting from toxic people, tag them and say, hey, check this message out. As a life management coach, my goal is to help people to realize, I think you should be winning in 5 areas: faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. And when we talk about family, family is your tribe. Family is your community. Family is your people. That's my people right there. Everybody should have a tribe. Everybody should have a community. Everybody should have a group of people that they're doing life with. But you can't be lazy. You can't be lazy, and you can't just allow just anybody to come into your inner circle. You can't just allow anybody to just come into your life, because what will happen then is you're going to be taken advantage of. What's going to happen is you're going to find yourself living a life of regret when it comes to people, and you're going to get mad. And the Bible says, guard your heart with all diligence. You know why guard your heart? Because there are some evil people in the world. And doing life, you're going to have to learn how to not allow yourself to be damaged by the behavior of those around you, but then also discipline yourself and build a level of respect for yourself to where you say, you know what? I've chosen not to do life with you. I'm going to live and go on beyond dealing with you, but I'm not going to let you have me angry in my heart. Okay? I'm going to be mature about this. You can choose as an adult to decide not to deal with someone and not be angry about it. You just chose. I realize your behaviors is not good for me. And I don't even have to tell you that. Okay? I don't even have to tell you that. I just realize you and I are not on the same page. The Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? Okay? I'm telling you, just choose not to be unequally yoked with your community. I want to do life with like-minded people. That's what you should be as well. Decide now to commit to live at a higher level in dealing with people who are good for you and trying your best to stay away from people that you have identified as toxic, unhealthy people. They're just not good for me. And what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to stay away from people like that. Hey, go ahead and purchase my book today, Effective Living. You want to win? The book is loaded with practical tips on figuring out how to do life. That's what effective living is about. It's about bringing it all together so God can be glorified. Get your copy of the book today. God bless you.